Crypto is the next generation of finance. We are the cusp of a new system, financial system, and we are here in this video to show you catalysts, narratives, and to spot opportunities that abound in these volatile and nascent markets. My name is Opie. I'm a prop trader from HashEdge, and I'm here to make you a better trader and for you to spot opportunities so you make money and you create generational wealth. Let's just jump right into the video and to the content we have for you, because this content we have for you today is bullish and it speaks volumes. Right now, and Justin, we see President Trump's executive director of digital assets saying crypto is the next generation of finance. We are here to stay. You see that also echoed with Cointelegraph reporting that the Federal Reserve Bank of New York and the Bank for International Settlements are testing smart contracts to explore tokenized monetary policy. We have already been spotting this, and we have already talked about how tokenization of everything is the new idea, is the new frontier, is the new technology, is the new way of life of everyone. And this is what is happening. The BIS is testing it with central banks. And we just go straight into the article to read. Central banks are experimenting with smart contracts to implement monetary policy in tokenized environments, signaling a growing interest in integrating blockchain technology into traditional finance. According to a joint research study by the Federal Reserve Bank of New York's Innovation Center and the Bank for International Settlements Innovation Hub Swiss Center, smart contracts could offer central banks flexible, rapid response tools in a tokenized financial system. This study, dubbed Project Pine, tested a prototype generic customizable monetary policy tokenized toolkit for further research by central banks, according to a BIS report published May 15th. The smart contract toolkit was fast and flexible, the BIS wrote. In hypothetical scenarios, the central bank was able to add and change tools instantly. We see this coming, guys, and you can see this is just an image showing how they tested it and the Project Pine system overview. And you see all of this is happening because they need this. The central banks need this, and also the BIS needs to be able to monitor and to be able to cross-chain and for a lot of interoperability to be happening on-chain, because stocks, bonds, investments, treasuries, everything will be tokenized. All of that has to be monitored. Someone has to monitor it on-chain. And this is where the BIS comes in and central banks, because they need all these kind of tools to be able to do this. Everything will be tokenized. The governments, economies, and markets, all of this will be tokenized. And you can see private and public coming together to make sure this is happening. And this is the new financial race that we are going. It is very, very clear Bitcoin is the next layer of the internet, and this is where we are headed to. And you can see all this is even also echoed with the senators across both houses. So bipartisan support, you can see this already happening with the Republicans like Senator Bill Hagerty saying next week the Senate will make history when we pass the Genius Act that enables the first ever pro-growth regulatory framework for payment stablecoins. This bill will cement US dollar dominance, protect customers, increase demand for US treasuries, and ensure that innovation in the digital asset space is in the hands of the United States of America, not our adversaries. This is bullish, guys. You see this happening with Senator Bill Hagerty from the Republican and also Senator Bill Hines from the Democrats, saying digital assets technology is the next generation of finance. The United States is ready to lead it. Also, in this picture, you see the executive director of digital assets here, and David Sachs, the crypto and AI czar of the White House. All of this are speaking and saying is digital asset technology and crypto is the next generation of finance. Are you going to be here to look at all these catalysts and all the narrative build-up and position yourself to take advantage of the volatility of this space? You see what is now even going on in public institutions. For that, we have been reporting so many, and more are going to be reported. We will be reporting all of this and keeping you up to date with everything going on. You see, Florida Pension Fund is reviews buying 86 million worth of strategy shares, which is a derivative of owning. If you don't want direct exposure owning Bitcoin, you can own strategy shares, because strategy shares, their balance sheet, they have Bitcoin. And you can see Ohio Pension Fund also reviews Bitcoin exposure through 32 million worth of MicroStrategy also. You see, California Pension Fund is also revealing 276 million worth of strategy shares. How many more states are we going to see? This is just in the US. And we are yet to see other countries in Europe, in Asia, in South America, in Africa declaring what they are holding in their balance sheet and on their books. And you can see that 5 billion Bitcoin buying news has just been happening within the last 5 days. Goldman Sachs just disclosed owning 1.65 billion. Abu Dhabi Sovereign Wealth Fund 511 million. 1.3 billion by MicroStrategy. 863 million by Hong Kong's Avenir. And Next Technology owning 600 million. All this is just going to continue to be reported. See this with institutions. Fidelity also saying Bitcoin may see another all-time high before the end of this cycle. Also, Basel Medical Group announcing plans to acquire 1 billion Bitcoin. Everyone is just announcing and just chomping at the bits to be able to acquire Bitcoin and to get into the door. This is going to push the price to Valhalla. Also, we report, because we are following AI space and we are really watching AI to see the development, because we have to take narrative and we have to be on the money looking at opportunities that exist even within the crypto space. You can see it's been reported Nvidia and OpenAI is partnering with the UAE to help build one of the world's biggest AI data centers, because everybody has been reported. I believe CZ also stated yesterday that UAE is the AI capital of the world. So all of us we are well positioned to take advantage and spot opportunities and make money from it. Then you can see also Mike Novogratz, one of the big time Bitcoin gurus and all-time crypto OG, and also phenomenal investor in this space. And also he came from the trad space into the crypto space. All these guys spotted all the opportunities early. We want to be like guys like this. And what is he saying? He's saying it looks like Bitcoin is about to make the next leg to 130 to 150k. And at that point, we are in price discovery. This is what he's saying. This is what the chart is telling him. And this is his speculation and his analysis on technical analysis of the current chart. So we jump right straight into the technical analysis, looking at the overall picture of the crypto market. Everything is red because obviously everything is being correcting at the moment. So nothing interesting to look at this. But we go straight into XRP because XRP is something we are keenly observing because of the institutional interest XRP has going for it. We have seen they are signing with the Dubai Ministry of Finance, with Stablecoin Act and all of that. That is going to be based on the XRP ledger. This is very bullish for it. We look at this chart. This chart looks bullish, and this chart, it looks primed for a violent move once this correction is over to the upside. Right now, we are $2.03. RSI is pointing low, so we might see further correction down to the $2 levels. I don't mind that. I actually welcome it. And its support at the 50 MA close. So we're looking for a bounce there over this weekend. Of course, weekend gives low volume and low price action movement. So we don't want to get choppy. Because as traders, a lot of time we have to be patient and let the price come to us. And that's when we can act. Because we are well positioned and we are confident in our trades and our positions. Of course, managing our risk properly and putting our stop losses in case we get wicked or the trade goes against us. This is happening for XRP. Looking at Solana, another token that we are keenly interested in, is bouncing off the 200 EMA at $169. Also moving sideways pointing downwards. Looking at the RSI, also doing the same thing, pointing downwards. Better volume than the XRP chart. But everything seems to be moving in sideways movement at the time. Looking at the ground at the Bitcoin USD on Hashedge platform, you can see we remain at $103,000 levels. We are moving sideways since yesterday. So boring market for now, boring price action, which the market maker wants us to be. He wants us to be bored and to forget the chart and not pay attention. But no, that's not what we are doing. Because as smart money here, we are going to take advantage of opportunities that this chart is going to tell us. And what opportunities is it telling us right now? That we should wait and see and be patient and let the price talk to us. We are just moving sideways within this range of 105 and 101,000. Let's just call it the $100,000 levels. So we remain choppy within this range, moving sideways. RSI seems to be pointing downwards. So we may expect further movement, maybe to the $100,000 levels, but we seem to be holding this support at $100,000, which is extremely bullish for the price, because we can see with the ETFs, with the government, with Stablecoin Act, all of this is going to be making for a bullish recovery in the near term. Obviously, we'll be anticipating the Genius Act for next week, which might be a catalyst to push the price upwards, because that is just going to give us more onboarding of more users, more user adoption, much more payment rails in the cryptocurrency space. This is the video I have for you. These are the opportunities that I've presented to you, the catalysts and the narratives surrounding this space, telling us one thing: the bull market is here, and we need to take advantage of it. Crypto is here to stay. The new frontier of the next generation of finance is here, and the opportunities is staring us in the face. But not for us to get excited, not for us to be stoic and be able to look at it with a clear, from an objective point of view, to take the advantage when the price comes to us and the chart is telling us to do so. We'll continue to watch. We pay attention to the markets. We pay attention to narratives. And I'll be back here tomorrow to give you another video of the daily market analysis and technical analysis of the charts, as usual, and to make you better traders, and most importantly, to make you money. From Zero to Ferrari. See you tomorrow. Bye.